Okay guys, we are back with another video, another Chilling Scares video. I have liked the video. Oh, it says 6 million views. Oh, he's 1.37. Oh, he's growing. Let's go. As usual, Chilling Scares will be at the end of the video in the elements section. The channel will be in the description. This video will be in the description. Actually, Chilling Scares is the most clicked thing on my channel, so it's funny. So I'm glad you guys are going over there to support him. But here we are with 6 most disturbing forest findings caught on camera. It's gonna be scary. We're at 749 subs. Let's get this to 750 subs if we're not there by the time this video comes out, please. This is my book, as always, that is on Amazon and in the description as well. If you want to check it out and read the description, see if it's something you'd like. But here we go. Okay, we're getting into it. Most disturbing forest findings caught on camera. It's always good ambience and music in these videos.
This first finding was made by hiker James Rankin in early
and
October
his voice is
2016.
different every video, like I said.
James had been hiking in Berkeley-Jackson County Park when he came across an old campsite. But disturbingly, all around the campsite were multiple different missing person posters taped onto trees. The posters themselves were completely real, featuring real missing people across different US states.
Across
Upon his
different
discovery,
states?
James would quickly start recording.
All on these trees next
We're
to a
deep,
campsite?
deep in the woods, sort of. We're like on the border, because like there's a side of the woods where there's people's houses. But I came to a trail that led to a trail that led to a trail up the hill. But I saw what looked like a fire pit. Now remember, we're still in the woods. We're still in the woods.
Nah, this is scary.
I don't know what this is. Do you see the trees? Look at the white. Okay. I was like, okay, these are probably no trespassing signs.
What if these were put down by the person who stole these people and kidnapped them?
Look what these are.
No, if I saw that in the middle of the woods while I'm just hiking, I'd get the hell out of there. That would make me so
What's going
uneasy.
on in here?
Who just puts those up outside of your...
This is Utah, Florida. They're all different. They're all different. Every single one.
Different states?
This one's from Georgia.
It's all women?
And look at it. Like, look where the we are. Who the does something like this? We got this one. And it's obviously you can tell.
Oh, that's a man?
Like, not just that this is 2012, Noblesville, Indiana, right? Look at the tape. Look at the water damage. These birds have been hanging up for a while.
They've been hanging. Yeah. Avoid the campsite,
We're
man.
just, look at that.
Now that's insane.
And over here in the middle of the
He's
fire
very
pit,
brave.
that's a shovel.
James would ultimately report the
shovel.
finding to the police.
Okay,
Though,
nice.
upon further investigation, police would write it off as someone's Halloween decorations.
What?
James, however, was not satisfied with this investigation.
Yeah, that ain't... There's no
His
way that's
discovery
true.
took place on October 3rd. And according to James, the posters themselves did not look like they were set up recently.
Yeah, those do not
Later
look
that
recent.
same
They're all
year,
from
James would return
a
to
while
the
ago.
campsite.
Return?
But this time be stopped by multiple no trespassing signs.
Okay, first of all, I am not violating any of these no trespassing signs. I'm simply not. I came here only to show you and get it on tape and leave. From here, we can see down there, that's the clearing.
Okay.
So, anyway, what they've done, they printed out their own no trespassing signs.
At this location? Why would
Homemade.
they suddenly
I'm
do this?
assuming these are all legally binding. I have no way of knowing, so I'm not
Shaking
taking any
along.
chances. You can see they attached them to the trees with ordinary masking tape. These aren't even laminated.
No
This is posted
trespassing.
private property, no trespassing.
There's no way these are real.
Violators will be prosecuted. And we've got one there, one there, one there.
It's like the same tape.
Because the police had already
What?
closed their investigation, this would pretty much mark the end of the whole situation.
Wow. I
Yo,
mean,
those are
maybe they're
nice.
hiding
Hold on one
something
second.
there.
Candace, what's
It's
up? I
definitely
think my daughter's
weird.
going pro in basketball.
I'll take.
Or the same person that put the missing
Back in
people put that up.
2013, a man named
Put those
Phil
up.
Poling would upload this video to his YouTube channel. The video features Phil out late at night in his neighborhood, located in Mission, Oregon. Phil claimed to have heard strange noises echoing around outside his neighborhood only a few minutes prior, which is why he was outside in the first place. Once he reached a nearby forest that was only around 200 feet from his house, he would again hear the noises. And this is where he started recording.
January 21st, about 11 p.m. I'm a couple hundred feet from my house. You can hear it going off in the background right now. Kind of sounds weird.
Wait, we saw another end of this video.
Hyena-ish.
Wait. We saw this exact same thing in Oregon, in the forest, the exact same laughing sound in one of my past reactions. Here, let me edit, post-production, pull it up.
They seem to be coming
from. So this is all in the northwest. Gotcha. Nah, if I heard that in the forest at night. Yeah, that was from another video, but this is a different guy. Was it the same forest? I wonder. It was in Oregon last time, I think.
I mean, that almost sounds like laughter. It's actually gotten closer since it started. It's probably only 200 feet, 300 feet from me right now.
The recording of noises continued for a while longer, until the sounds of gunshots can be heard echoing from the forest.
Gunshots? What?
I think that was a gunshot.
What is happening in this forest? There's laughing and gunshots and two different videos? More laughing?
Multiple people in the community itself had claimed to have been hearing similar noises for the last 2 months or so leading up to the recording. But just what exactly was making the noises is still unclear.
2 months in the forest? And then gunshots? I bet someone was tired of the noise and just brought a gun into the forest.
Footage of two dirt bikers riding on a remote path in the forest. Throughout the video, the bikers can be seen going at extreme speeds. But doing this would quickly prove to become almost deadly.
Uh-oh, they're gonna
As
run
the
into a
bikers
bear.
continued on the path, they were unexpectedly met with a steel cable strung across 2 trees at perfect neck level for oncoming bikers. At a fast enough speed, this trap could no doubt take the lives of anyone riding through that didn't see it.
For sure.
Fortunately, however, the biker in the front did see it.
Who would
was
set
able to
this
react
up?
quick enough to avoid it.
Who the hell would set this up on a... Oh, quick reaction time. I ducked in real life. Who would set that up, man? I'd be scared. I'd be looking around. Like someone's waiting for... Like, would be waiting for us to get hit. Like, because if you just set that up for no reason, maybe they're scared that they saw it didn't work.
The bikers would actually debate whether or not to stay and wait for the person who set up the trap to come back. But they would end up deciding against this. It's still unknown who's responsible.
They're taking it? Okay. Maybe it's got fingerprints on it.
Mark Andre was a man who devoted his career to exploring the vast woods of Northern California.
I'm just kidding.
He worked as his town's environmental service director.
Sorry.
So it was quite literally his job to spend time in the woods. In February of 2018, he had been tasked with marking trees. And while he was doing so deep in the woods, he would come across some makeshift cabin.
Oh,
which,
gosh.
considering the extreme remoteness of the area he was in, made the discovery highly abnormal.
Very remote area.
Mark would, of course, get a closer look at the structure.
Dang.
The thing was only around 8 by 12 feet wide and 15 feet tall. There was a lock on the shack's only entrance, and from the outside there was no real evidence anyone was there. Still, disturbed by the finding, Mark would head back to get professional assistance. The next few days would consist of multiple attempts to contact the owner of the shack, but all of them ultimately failing. So, finally, upon revisiting the structure, the men would break open the lock to the front door. They would find a space that was clearly being lived in, or at the very least had been lived in recently. The shack had its own furniture, a pot-bellied stove, a small library, and even a typewriter. Jars and cans of food filled the shelves. However, in spite of all this, the search resulted in no further identification of the actual owner. Because the shack was illegally constructed, the men ultimately had no other choice but to leave an eviction notice on the front door before leaving. A few days later, the authorities returned to see out the contract, but there was nothing there. The makeshift cabin was completely gone.
It was gone?
Whoever the owner was had deconstructed it, with literally the only thing left behind being an international squatter symbol made from charcoal. Many theorized the owner was wanted by authorities, and was therefore living completely alone in the forest, evading any contact with other people. But whether or not this is even close to true is still up for debate.
Packed up the cabin and dipped.
To this day, the real owner of the shack is still unidentified.
Yo, that's actually insane. Well, I didn't write my book, and with the typewriter in a shed.
This video was captured on an early morning in the middle of December. It takes place in Canada, and features some disturbing noise echoing throughout the forest.
Okay.
It's not clear what the noise is. Many frequent hunters would report to have never heard anything even remotely similar.
I don't know what that is. I don't know. Scary as shit.
If you're genuinely scared, don't report it.
What is that? What the?
One comment suggested the noise could have been a wolf that was either trapped or left behind by its pack. It's also possible it was another animal, such as an elk or possibly a bull moose.
The hell was
Although
that?
none of these theories have been confirmed.
I mean, it was probably an animal, right? But I mean, it could be Bigfoot, I guess.
YouTube user Rainy Schiller would upload this video to YouTube in 2013.
It's already a person walking.
The video's footage is from multiple security cameras Rainy would set up around his house, which was in an isolated area of the Rocky Mountains. The whole idea behind the cameras was to capture the footage of the different wildlife around his property, to then upload to YouTube.
Little bear.
But on September 13, the cameras around his house would catch something completely out of the ordinary.
The way she's walking is very unsettling.
As a woman walks out from the complete darkness of the woods.
She just walks out from the woods? What is she doing? No light or nothing. She just emerged from the woods. Nah, the way she's walking is so unsettling. Oh my goodness. Nah, I'm actually disturbed. Oh, another camera angle? Why are you going up to the house? Now, the fact that she just came out of the woods with no flashlight or nothing is insane. What is she doing? Is she a zombie?
The woman was lost, or that her car had broken down nearby. But that doesn't explain her general careless mannerism as she aimlessly walks around the property.
Yeah, she's just...
And a while later, the woman can be seen walking right back into the forest.
She's
After
just
that night,
going
the
into
house
the
owner
forest?
would never see this woman again.
What the hell? How can you just, like, come out of the forest, do a little wander, and then go back into the forest? I'm so puzzled. With no light, nothing, in the darkness of the forest. Okay. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. The channel lives up to his name. All these videos are like chilling scares. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to his channel and my channel. Have a good rest of your day. Goodbye.